Meghan Markle thought she had Hollywood at her fingertips. But the second Taylor Swift's engagement news hit the headlines, Meghan's carefully crafted world began to unravel. The Duchess of Sussex, once hailed as a new star in America's celebrity elite, is now finding herself pushed out of the spotlight, and it's eating her alive. Today, we're breaking down how Meghan Markle is losing control, why Taylor Swift's engagement feels like a personal rejection, and what this means for Meghan's crumbling public image. Grab your popcorn, because this royal drama is just getting started. Let's rewind. Meghan Markle left the UK with Prince Harry in search of freedom, independence, and, let's be honest, Hollywood glory. She wanted to be seen not as just another royal, but as the royal who could conquer America. From multi-million-dollar Netflix deals to podcasting to public appearances, Meghan set her eyes on being the new queen of celebrity culture. But here's the problem. America already had a queen, and her name is Taylor Swift. Taylor isn't just a pop star, she's an empire. Her music dominates charts, her tours shatter records, and her influence is unmatched. Every move Taylor makes is celebrated, not criticized. So when her engagement news broke, with fans flooding social media in joy, Meghan reportedly couldn't handle it. Why? Because in her mind, this wasn't just Taylor's big moment, it was Meghan's total rejection. Think about it, Meghan has been desperately trying to align herself with America's power players. She wanted to be seen rubbing shoulders with A-listers, standing next to women who define culture. She even reached out to Taylor before, allegedly asking her to appear on her Archetypes podcast. Taylor said no. A polite rejection, but a rejection nonetheless. And now, Taylor's engagement is grabbing all the attention Meghan craves. The cameras aren't on the Duchess, they're on Taylor. And Meghan's control over her narrative slipping away fast. Here's the thing, Meghan isn't just disappointed by being overshadowed, she's threatened. Meghan has built her brand on exclusivity, the idea that she and Harry are unique, misunderstood, and destined to change the world. But Taylor's engagement, it's reminding everyone that Meghan isn't unique at all. She's just another celebrity scrambling for relevance in a world already overflowing with bigger names. Every headline about Taylor is a headline Meghan isn't getting. Every trending hashtag for Taylor is another reminder Meghan isn't connecting with the public the way she hoped. And Meghan knows it. Behind the smiles, behind the carefully staged photos, insiders say she's frustrated, envious, maybe even furious. Let's be real, Meghan came to Hollywood expecting doors to swing open. She thought producers, stars, and moguls would embrace her instantly. But instead, what did we see? Deals falling apart, her Spotify partnership canceled, Archetypes canceled after one season, Netflix deals under review. Meanwhile, Taylor keeps climbing higher. Every album is a success, every concert tour a global event. Meghan wanted to play on Taylor's level, but Taylor's engagement just proved Meghan isn't even in the same game. And that's the rejection Meghan can't ignore. Not just rejection from Taylor personally, but rejection from Hollywood itself. And here's where it gets worse. Meghan can't openly show how much this bothers her. She can't go on Instagram ranting about Taylor Swift. She can't issue a press release saying, "Pay attention to me instead." But the public sees through the act. On social media, fans are quick to call out Meghan's attempts to steal the spotlight. Every time she stages a new photo op or drops a carefully worded statement, the response is brutal. People compare her desperation to Taylor's effortless dominance. And Meghan, she's losing the war of public opinion. One fan put it perfectly, Taylor doesn't need a title to be respected. Meghan had a title and lost respect. That stings. Here's what's important. Meghan Markle has always been obsessed with controlling the narrative. That's why she and Harry left the UK in the first place. They wanted to tell their own story without the royal machine filtering it, but the problem is, in Hollywood, control doesn't work the same way. You can't script the public's reaction, you can't order fans to adore you, and you definitely can't compete with Taylor Swift's engagement news by simply staging a paparazzi walk or giving a vague interview. Meghan's losing control because she never really had it. She thought she could manufacture star power, but star power, the kind Taylor Swift has, can't be faked. So here we are, Taylor Swift's engagement is shining a massive spotlight on the fact that Meghan Markle isn't America's sweetheart. She isn't Hollywood royalty, she's struggling, she's sidelined, and worst of all, she knows it. But the big question is, what's Meghan gonna do next? Will she double down and try to claw her way back into relevance? Or will she spiral further as Hollywood continues to reject her? Stick around, we're diving deeper into Meghan's reaction behind the scenes, the rumored meltdowns, and why experts say her obsession with competing against Taylor Swift could destroy everything she's built. So let's talk about Meghan's reaction behind closed doors. Insiders claim she isn't taking Taylor's rise and her own decline lightly. According to reports, Meghan's team is in constant crisis mode, trying to spin her image and stop her brand from fading. One Hollywood publicist even told a tabloid, Meghan wants the same cultural clout Taylor has, but she's not getting it and it's driving her crazy. We're talking late-night calls, frantic strategy sessions, even arguments with Harry about how to claw back into relevance. Meghan's obsession with image isn't just professional, it's personal. She needs to be admired. She needs to feel like America's darling. But instead, she's watching Taylor effortlessly own that crown. Here's the problem Meghan faces. Taylor's success is organic. Fans grew up with her. They've seen her heartbreaks, her triumphs, her music evolve. Taylor earned her spot through talent and authenticity. Meghan, on the other hand, she's constantly accused of manufacturing her persona. From Oprah interviews to carefully staged paparazzi shots, it always feels calculated, and fans can smell that a mile away. So when Meghan tries to position herself as a feminist icon, a cultural leader, or a Hollywood insider, people compare it to Taylor's real influence, and Meghan comes up short every single time. It's not just an unfair fight. It's a fight Meghan was never equipped to win. And let's not forget Prince Harry. Sources say he's caught in the middle of Meghan's struggle. On one hand, he wants to support his wife. On the other, he's reportedly frustrated by her constant need for validation. Remember, Harry didn't marry Meghan expecting to be part of Hollywood's never-ending popularity contest. He thought they were escaping the UK for peace and freedom. Instead, he's finding himself dragged into another battlefield, this time in the heart of Los Angeles. Some insiders even suggest Harry feels humiliated every time Meghan is rejected, whether by Hollywood executives, Spotify, or in this case, Taylor Swift. It reflects on him too. Their brand is a package deal, and that pressure is allegedly straining their marriage. Now let's zoom out for a second. Meghan's insecurity about Taylor's engagement isn't just about personal rivalry, it's about timing. Her brand is already shaky. Spotify cut ties, reportedly calling Meghan and Harry grifters. Their Netflix projects haven't had the blockbuster impact they promised. And their public appearances, they've been criticized as shallow, repetitive, and self-serving. Taylor's engagement dropped right as Meghan needed a win. A big one. Instead, the world celebrated Taylor while ignoring Meghan. That silence is brutal. For someone obsessed with controlling her image, being left out of the conversation is the ultimate rejection. So, what's Meghan doing about it? Well, sources say she's scrambling. New PR hires, new strategies, even new projects are being rushed forward. Meghan reportedly wants to rebrand again, focusing less on the royal angle and more on being a powerful Hollywood woman in her own right. But here's the catch, it's not working. Every move she makes feels reactive, desperate, even petty. Fans online compare her attempts to Taylor's effortless authenticity, and Meghan's image takes another hit. Think about it. Taylor didn't need to ask to be respected. She earned it. Meghan keeps demanding respect, but people aren't buying what she's selling. And social media, oh, it's brutal. When Taylor's engagement news broke, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok exploded with celebration. Hashtags trended worldwide. Memes, videos, edits. It was nonstop Swiftmania. Meanwhile, Meghan's mentions, full of people mocking her, saying things like, Taylor doesn't need a title to win hearts. Meghan tried Hollywood, Hollywood chose Taylor. One is a global superstar, the other is a failed duchess. That public perception matters, because Meghan's entire strategy depends on popularity. If the public isn't buying her brand, no amount of staged photos or interviews can fix it. Celebrity experts aren't holding back either. Analysts have pointed out that Meghan's attempt to compete with Taylor is misguided from the start. One Hollywood commentator said, Taylor represents authenticity, Meghan represents calculation, the public will always side with authenticity. Another pointed out Meghan is chasing a throne that doesn't exist. In America, celebrity isn't about titles, it's about connection. And Taylor has that in spades. Wow. That's the devastating truth Meghan doesn't want to face. Her royal title doesn't give her an automatic seat at Hollywood's top table. She has to earn it, and so far she hasn't. Here's where it gets dangerous for Meghan. If she keeps spiraling, keeps obsessing over Taylor and other Hollywood stars, she risks burning out her own brand completely. Right now, Meghan and Harry still have some influence. They're recognizable, they can get headlines. But if Meghan continues to appear bitter, envious, and desperate, the public might stop paying attention entirely. And in Hollywood, irrelevance is worse than hate. At least hate keeps your name in the conversation. Silence? That's death. So where does that leave Meghan? On shaky ground, Taylor Swift's engagement isn't just another celebrity headline. For Meghan, it's a painful reminder that she isn't winning the game she thought she could dominate. Her meltdowns, her PR strategies, her attempts to outshine Taylor, they're not just failing, they're backfiring. And experts warn that if Meghan doesn't change course soon, she could lose everything. But here's the twist. Meghan might not go down without a fight. Rumors suggest she's planning her next big move, a bold stunt designed to claw back the spotlight. We're breaking down what that move might be, why it could backfire spectacularly, and how Meghan's obsession with Taylor could permanently destroy her Hollywood dream. Meghan Markle is at a crossroads. Taylor Swift's engagement didn't just steal the spotlight. It exposed how fragile Meghan's Hollywood dream really is. Behind the scenes, reports claim Meghan is desperate to stage a comeback. She's exploring a relaunch of her lifestyle brand, The Tig, considering new Netflix projects and pushing for high-profile red carpet appearances. In her mind, Standing next to A-listers will prove she still belongs, but the public sees it differently. To them, Meghan's every move looks forced, calculated, and reactive. And that's the heart of the problem. Taylor's influence feels effortless. Fans adore her not because she demands respect, but because she's authentic, relatable, and talented. Meghan, by contrast, keeps trying to manufacture relevance, and audiences are quick to notice. Social media has been unforgiving. Swifties, one of the most powerful fan bases in the world, relentlessly mock Meghan's attempts to compete. Memes, side-by-side comparisons, hashtags, Meghan can't win against that level of cultural force. Meanwhile, insiders say Prince Harry is exhausted. He left the UK for peace, but instead finds himself trapped in another storm of PR battles and constant rejection. That strain, some claim, is weighing heavily on their marriage. Meghan's greatest fear isn't criticism, it's irrelevance. And Taylor's engagement proves Meghan is no longer the story. Hollywood is moving on. In the end, Meghan wanted to be America's new queen of influence, but that crown was never hers to claim because America already had one, and her name is Taylor Swift.